Hello, and welcome to Rockford Chiropractic's Health Tips. Today we're going to discuss the cervical spine, also known as the neck, and what happens over the long term of having a misaligned neck or a subluxation within the cervical spine. Here we can see a normal cervical curve with a nice round curve and good-looking healthy disc spaces. These are some of the most important things we look at when we evaluate the posture of a cervical spine. Here we see an x-ray of a cervical spine from behind. Please notice how it sits straight up and down, and all the little white circles called spinous processes line up and form a nice straight line. This is what a properly aligned neck should look like when looking at it from behind. Now, a subluxation is when one or two vertebrae misalign, put pressure on a disc, and irritate a nerve. Here you can see a picture of a normal looking vertebrae alignment, and here you can see an example of a subluxation. Here we see a neck that's straight up and down. This is a neck common to people who sit too much, either behind a desk or behind a steering wheel. The neck has lost this nice round curve. Please compare it to the curve in the corner. This neck is under a tremendous amount of stress. Now looking at a neck from behind, you can start to see the curve. Now remember, before in the previous x-ray, the neck should be lying straight up and down looking at it from behind. Here we can see a C-shaped curve. Again, very common in people who sit behind a desk all day. Now here's another example where the vertebrae are not so much C-shaped, but they're actually twisted. Please notice the spinous processes are all shifted to the left, where they're supposed to be nice and centered. This is usually somebody that has numbness or tingling in the hands or carpal tunnel. Long term, this will all lead to arthritis. Here we see the discs that have dehydrated and are flattened, and also bony spurs that have grown. The problem with the bony spurs is they create constant pain. As the bony spurs grow, they hit the nerve root, and that creates constant symptoms that are unable to be relieved. As chiropractors, we try to stop this whole process by getting you adjusted early. So it's important the earlier you get your neck checked, the less likely you are to develop these symptoms. Some of the common symptoms with a neck like this are headaches, hand numbness, inability to sleep, sinus problems, and also high blood pressure. So if you have any of these symptoms or have any of these problems, feel free to give us a call or send us an email. Please keep checking back for more healthy tips as we continue to try to make them and get good information available to you, and share information with your friends. Have a great day, and visit us at wholesomenesschiropractic.com.